Out of all the behaviors you train your dog, come is definitely the most important. It can save your dog's life. Also, dogs that have a reliable recall live more fulfilling lives in that they can go off leash in safe and legal areas. So to get started, you want to consider one very important thing. When you ask your dog to come to you, and they do, there should be a party waiting for them. If you really want a reliable recall, you have to make sure that your dog is really happy when they get to you. So you're going to be rewarding them with really high value, yummy treats, or if your dog loves to play fetch, ball, or tugs on toys, you can use those types of things for a reward too. Just make sure when they get to you that they have something fun at the other end, not anything that they're not too pleased about. So to get started, it's always best to be really defined to your dog. Let's be clear. So I don't just want him to come. I'm going to actually teach my dog to touch my hand so that he has a target to go to, very specifically. So I'm going to show him that I have something that he wants. I'm going to bring those things up and out of view, and then I'm going to present my hand. And what I want, good, is for him to touch it with his nose. So when he does, I'm going to use a very clear marker word. I'm going to say good. And since I don't want his paw, that's very cute, good. I'm only going to say good when his nose touches my hand. Good. Good. When I think that my dog understands that the behavior I'm training, good, is for him to touch my hand, I'm going to start adding some distance. Good. And then to get even more distance, a fun game that you can play with your dog, good, is to actually, instead of hand feeding them their reward, I'm going to toss it for him. This way I can get him away from me. Good. Good. With a little bit of distance comes a little bit of speed too. Good. So we don't just want our dog to come to us the first time we ask them. Good. We want them to do it as fast as they possibly can. When I feel confident that he will come when he sees my hand, I'm ready to put a verbal cue on this. I'm going to use the word touch because it doesn't sound like anything else. I avoid using the word come because I feel a lot of people, including myself, say to our dog, come here, come on, and they kind of do or they kind of don't. So I want to have a nice protected word for my reliable recall. Touch. Good. Walter, touch. Good. And now with a reliable recall trained, I can start thinking about taking my dog outside into more distracting areas as long as they're fenced in, working on this around distractions, and then only when I feel absolutely certain that my dog's going to come to me every time, the first time I call them, I can start thinking about letting them off leash in safe and legal areas. You did such a good job. Good boy.